Hello, pals. It's Apple Day. How have you been? I hope you've been really well. You're going to need your apples today. I think there's a green and a red and kind of a reddish yellow apple in your bag. So you're going to need those. And you're also going to need your handy dandy pointer. And don't forget about your weather cards. I'll give you a minute to get all of those things and then we'll start our day. I'm gonna put my apple right back here. So we always start our day with the good morning song. Have you been practicing the words? Remember, it's clapping and then so much to do, right? Clapping and then so much to do. I hope you'll sing along with me today. I hope you're learning the words. Okay, here we go. Our good morning song. Let me hear you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is beginning.
There's so much to do.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to you.
Let's practice our 5 senses. Are you ready? Okay, the part of your body that helps you to see. How about the part of your body that helps you to smell? The part of your body that helps you to taste? The part of your body that helps you to hear? And the part of your body that helps you to touch and clap.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is beginning. There's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to
To all of you. I love all of you. So, to begin our very special Apple Day, I'd like to read you a story called The Apple Pie Tree. Do you think the tree behind me is an apple pie tree? It can be, or it could even be an applesauce tree. It just depends on what you want to turn your apples into. All right, here we go. The apple pie tree. My sister and I have a tree that grows the best part of apple pie. Can you guess what the best part of apple pie is? If you said apples, you were right. And every year we watch our apple tree grow. In winter, when it's cold outside, our apple tree is brown and bare. No leaves, no apples. It's too cold outside for that. But in spring, leaves grow on every branch. Look, 2 little robins are building a nest in our apple tree. Aren't they cute? Tiny pink flower buds appear on the branches. The robins chirp loudly. They're guarding their eggs. Do you see these beautiful blue robin eggs in the nest? Just when the flower buds open, the baby robins break through the eggshells. Oh, they just hatched, and their mommy brought them a worm for lunch. Do you eat worms for lunch? I hope not. You're not a bird. Now our tree is covered with blossoms, and the baby robins begin to grow feathers. Oh, they're right here in the nest. When breezes blow, the petals fall to the ground. Mama and Papa Robin teach their little birds how to fly. There's Mommy and some of the babies, and there's Daddy and one of the babies. They're teaching them how to fly. Some days it rains and the wind blows hard, but our apple tree is strong and the robins are safe in the branches. Small green apples grow where the pink blossoms used to be. Soon it is summer. The apples get bigger and bigger. The little robins have grown up, but they still visit every day. Is it hot in the summertime? It's hot. Yeah, it's not cold, it's hot. And that's when we see all of these beautiful big apples. The branches bend down low. They are covered with big round apples. It looks like this deer wants to have an apple for lunch. Now it is autumn. It really is autumn, pals. The apples are red and ready to be picked. We fill our basket to the brim. That means we fill it to the top. Mom and Dad help us peel the apples, cut them up, and pile them into a pie shell. Then we sprinkle cinnamon and sugar on top. Mom puts the pan in the oven. At last, the pie is cooked and it's ready to be eaten. Our tree has grown an apple pie and it smells so good. And it tastes delicious too. There's nothing as good as an apple pie that you grew yourself. The end. So I'm gonna bring my apple back out again. You know what I love about apples? First of all, they taste delicious. And second of all, we can use all 5 senses when we have an apple. Okay, so let's think about it. Can we see the apple? Everybody take a look at the apple. Can we smell the apple? Let's take a sniff. Can you smell your apple? They actually smell very fresh. Can we taste an apple? Yes, and when we taste it, oh, it's so sweet and juicy. Can you hear an apple? Well, an apple doesn't talk, but you can hear it when you take a bite out of it, right? You can make a big crunch. If you have your apples, you can take a bite and see if you make a big crunch. And can you touch the apple? Yes, you can touch an apple. You use all 5 senses with apples. I want to show you something else that's really special about apples. So this apple, right here, Miss Andrea cut it in half. So this is the top of the apple, okay? And then I turned it this way, and your mommy or daddy can do this for you because they can use the knives. So have mommy or daddy cut it this way, and I want to show you what's inside. Did you know that there are stars inside of apples? I'm going to put it up close so you can see. Apples have stars inside. And inside the stars are little apple seeds. Those seeds will grow into new apples if they're planted. Did you know that there are stars inside? Does that make it even more special? Yes. So, We haven't really danced at PALS yet, and I have a song called Apple Picking, and I thought maybe you would like to go apple picking with me. We can go to the apple orchard and we can pick the highest apples in the trees, and then we'll take a big basket home for Mom and Dad. Does that sound wonderful? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move our book over just a little because we just read our story, like this. And I'm gonna move my chair over just a little like this. And do you see our apple tree over there? I'm gonna go over to the apple orchard. Can you stand up and pretend like you're going to the apple orchard with me? Okay, everybody stand up and walk to the apple orchard. Here we go. I'm here. Are you here with me? Okay, we're gonna go apple picking, pals. Let's get our apple picking song ready. And we're gonna take some delicious apples home to Mom and Dad. Here we go. Let's see where that special song is. I have so many songs. Here we go. Okay, here we go, everyone.
Oh, we're going apple picking, yes we are.
Yes, we are.
Oh, we're going apple picking, yes we are.
Yes, we are.
Come and join us everyone, we are having so much fun. Oh, we're going apple picking, yes we are.
Okay, get those apples up in
So
the top.
let's pick the highest
Reach up
apples
high.
from the tree.
From the tree.
So let's pick the highest apples from the tree.
Get those really tall ones.
Come and join us everyone, we are having so much fun as we pick the highest apples from the tree.
Good job.
Now we shake
Oh,
the
we
tree
have to shake the
till
tree.
they all fall down.
Shake that tree.
Now we shake the tree until
Shake it,
they
shake
all
it, shake
fall
it.
down.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Come and join
Wow,
us
I think one of the apples hit
everyone,
me
we
on the
are
head.
having so much fun as we shake the tree until they all fall down.
Now we have to get the apples from
And
the
we
ground.
gather up the apples on the ground.
Pick them all up.
Then we gather up the apples on the ground.
On the ground.
Come and join us everyone, we are having so much fun as we gather up the apples on the ground.
Let's try one.
And we each eat an apple when we're through.
When we're through.
And we each
That's
eat an apple
very
when we're
delicious.
through.
When we're through.
Come and join us everyone, we are having so much fun as we each eat an apple when we're through.
Okay, get your basket.
We are happy apple pickers going home.
Going home.
We are happy apple pickers going home.
Going home.
Come and join us everyone, we are having so much fun. We are happy apple pickers going home. We are happy apple pickers going home.
Give yourselves a hand. That was great. All right. Well, let me come back to you over here. Did you have fun? It's fun to dance at PALS. We like to do a lot of that. Now, do you see the calendar behind me? Okay, look way over. You see it over my shoulder? It's still September, but it's fall. I can't believe it's fall. So I'm going to show you our numbers for today. If you know the numbers, will you say them with me? These are the numbers from our weekend. 27. Oh, we can't forget about 26. First 26, then 27. 28. And 29. Those are the numbers that we'll put on our calendar today. But before we do, hands together with Mrs., all my girls, and Mr., all my boys, weather. 1, 2, 3. Mrs. and Mr. Weather, Mrs. and Mr. Weather. What is the weather today? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it rainy or is it windy? What is the weather today? Okay, take a minute to go look out your window and then come right back. I'll wait for you. Oh, our pals are coming back with weather. Okay, now get your little weather cards. Okay, if you looked outside and you saw the sun, can you take your weather card and move it back and forth like this? That means you saw sun. If you looked outside and you saw clouds, can you take your cloudy card and move it back and forth like this? If you looked outside and you saw rain, if you saw rain, you can move your card back and forth like this. And if you looked outside and the wind was blowing the trees or blowing the bushes, you can move your wind back and forth like this. Right, very nicely done. Aren't those weather cards great? Miss Jenna made those for you, and they are so wonderful to have at circle time. And you know what else is so wonderful to have? These pointers that she found for you at the teacher store. I think these are so much fun. I'm going to take my little pointer over to the calendar and put the numbers in, and then I'll count with you, okay? If you have your pointer, you can count along with me. Okay, I'm going to go over to the calendar. It's kind of far away today. It's over in the apple orchard, so you'll have to come with me back to the apple orchard. You ready? Here we go. Okay, I'm going to sit over here. I'll pop over like this. All right, so I'm going to put in 26 and 27 for the weekend, and I'm going to put in 28 and 29 for your special senior and junior days. Do you want to count with me? You'll have to count loud so I can hear you way over there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Our month is almost done. Here I come. I'm going to come back over. My little pointer. Right? So we did the weather and we did our calendar, and you are just getting smarter and smarter every day. All right. If you've looked through your bag, you may have seen something that looks like this, and it looks like this. You have that? Okay. And you probably have some green Play-Doh and some red Play-Doh. Well, let's do this side first. You can decorate your trees with little apples, just like in the story that we read, okay? You can take your green Play-Doh or your red Play-Doh and roll it in a ball. You just put the Play-Doh in your hand, put your hands together like this, and make a circle with your hands. If you make a circle with your hands, it will make the Play-Doh into a little round apple. And then you can take that little round apple and stick it on your tree. You can fill your whole tree with green and red apples. And on the other side, there are little baskets at the apple orchard, just like the basket that we collected our apples in during our song. And you're going to take these little baskets and you're going to fill them with apples. All right. And you can put those on the tree up here, or you can just make little teeny apples and sort them into the baskets. You can put your green apples in one basket and your red apples in another basket, and maybe you'll put green and red together in this one. Okay. You're also going to try your apples. Okay, I want you to try a little piece of your red one, a little piece of your green one, and a little piece of the one that's kind of reddish yellow. And I want you to decide which one you like the best, okay? Some people like really sour ones. That's the green one. Some people like really sweet ones. That's the red one. And some people like apples that are just a little bit softer, sweet but a little bit softer, and those are the yellow, more the ones that have yellow on them. You might like that the best. We also put some caramel in your bag if you want to dip your apple in some caramel and have a little extra treat, maybe for dessert after lunch or after dinner. And we have recipes in there for apple pie and apple sauce in case you want to make something with your apples. Just have a fun apple day, just like Miss Andrea, all right? And then we also have computer activities. Some of you love to do things on the computer. Raise your hand if you like working on your computer. We have some apple sorting games that you can do on your computer today if that sounds like fun to you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed our apple day. I really did. And I hope you'll come back next time when we learn about shapes and colors right here in our circle room in front of our apple tree. Okay, so show me those spinning arms for our PALS Hooray. Do you remember how to do this? Okay, are you gonna spin forwards today or are you gonna spin backwards today? Are you gonna go fast or are you gonna go slowly? Oh, we're gonna see what you're gonna do. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna go backwards and fast. 1, 2, 3. PALS Hooray! I will see you next time right here in our circle room. Love you.